Hi, I'm Sharon Sammy, Manifesting Abundance Mentor, Intuitive Energy Healer, and Corporate Trainer. And thank you for listening to me today. Today, I'm going to give you some examples of how I started my manifesting journey. Now, some of you may or you may not know that I'm known as a serial manifester. But what does that mean? Because manifesting, if you caught my last video, is the process or the art of achieving all of your goals, your wishes, your dreams, your aspirations, your desires. It's basically turning your dreams and goals into a reality. And there is a particular process to do that in terms of manifesting. But I wanted to share with you my journey of how I started manifesting without even realizing it was called manifestation, without realizing anything to do with the law of attraction, the secret about energy and how that works. Now, for me, for those of you that don't know me, I am married. I've got two beautiful Earth Angel children. I have been in the banking world for the best part of 20 years, but I started my incredible personal development journey 17 years ago, training in various coaching and healing modalities. And then I left the banking world. I manifested leaving the banking world. So that was another fantastic manifestation after 20 years having that safe, secure job, that huge pay, each and every month. It was an amazing career path. But I literally wanted to come out of the banking world. So I manifested coming out of the banking world and I then started my coaching and training business. And I've loved it. And that was just before the pandemic. And it's been growing and it's been vibrant. And I just love each and every day what I do with a passion. But how did I start my manifesting journey? So I'm going to quickly take you back to when I was 6 years old. Okay, when I was 6 years old, and my mom actually showed me a magazine. And it was from the bank that she was banking at, and there was a competition. And it said that you had to paint a picture, something that you could decide of having fun, but painting a picture and sending your entry in. So, being creative as a 6 year old, I got all of my paint palettes out, got a piece of paper, and I literally drew a picture. And in my mind, I can still see that picture today. And it was a beautiful picture of the park, which is near us, which was about 2 minutes walk away, and I painted the beautiful trees in all the different vibrant shades of green. I painted the flowers. I think there was a swing and a slide. And I'm pretty sure there was a bus stop in front as well. And I might have even painted a bus full of people going past the park. And it was a nice, hot, sunny day. So the sun was beaming. And it was just such a beautiful picture. And I painted this picture from my heart and soul, from obviously my imagination, just thinking, what does it look like using the different various shades of colors. And then my mom sent the entry. And at that point, being 6 years old, I completely forgot about that painting competition. As a 6 year old, I was playing with my friends, going to school, etc. And then a couple of weeks later, my mom got a letter. This was before, the internet and, all that technological advancements. And my mom got this letter, and she opened the letter and it was for me. And she opened the letter and she read it out to me. And she said, "Congratulations, you have won the painting competition. You have won 4 tickets to a local theme park in the UK." Now, at that time, for those of you that are in the UK, it was Alton Towers. So I won 4 tickets, a family ticket to go there. And being the age of 6, I was really over the moon. I was like, wow, this is amazing. We get to go to the theme park, go on all the fairground rides, be with my family a whole day out. It was absolutely amazing. But that emotion, the feelings of being told you've just won these tickets. And all I did was paint a beautiful picture, my heart and soul with all those beautiful shades of colors. And I just painted that picture and totally detached from the outcome of, have I won the competition? Have I not? Mom, have you heard? Have you had a letter back? I didn't do any of that. I just literally just gave her the picture. She sent it off and I completely forgot about it. And then obviously to know that I've won that competition was absolutely amazing. And at that young age, I feel that my neuro pathways were being formed, and my belief systems. And that's the key thing here, because when you're younger, up until the age of about 7 years old, your mind is like a sponge. So if you've got children, or you're around youngsters, just be mindful of the things that you are talking to them about and the expressions that you use and your beliefs that you are literally like pre-programming them with your belief system, because they're like a sponge and they pick up on everything and their mind gets pre-programmed. And at that age of, so right, I've just got to put my my charger on. Yeah, so at that age of 6 years old, my neuro pathways had formed, and I just felt really excited, really happy, really vibrant. And then I continued to enter other competitions. So from a young age, I'd win things like a video camera. You know, back in the day before mobile phones, you actually had those big video cameras and those VHS, video films, the really thick, chunky ones. I won those. I won a lot of TV competitions, a lot of newspaper, even teletext for those of you, the old fashioned TV screens, the remote control and seeing like, the teletext and all of the text on the screen. There was a lot of competitions and I won like lots of different things. And then when I grew older, there was other examples, like for example, I won a brand new car, and I'll share this with you on another video. Okay, I won a brand new car, and this was before I even knew about the law of attraction, you know how to manifest, the secret. Some of you may have listened to the DVD or watched the or read the book, and it's all about your thoughts become things. Like attracts like. And obviously, if you're vibrating at a higher frequency, then you are going to attract the same that's in the same vibrational energetic frequency as you, which means if you're happier, you're then going to attract positive situations, circumstances, events, opportunities towards you. Compared to if you're negative, you will then start to attract more negative people, more negative situations, more roadblocks, stopping you on your tracks. And your mindset has a lot of influence, because the way that you think influences your belief system. And a belief is just a thought you keep thinking over and over and over again. So your thoughts impact your beliefs, which then directly influence the way that you feel. Because if you're thinking happy thoughts, you're going to feel happy. If you're thinking negative thoughts, you're going to feel like negative, sad, all of that anxiety. So your thoughts determine your beliefs, which then impact your feelings, which then determine the actions you take and then give you the outcome. Your whether you achieve your goals or not, easily, effortlessly, or whether it was hard work. It all comes down to your thought system, your mindset. Now, I can help you if you want to know more information about the Manifesting Abundance Academy, which has just launched. Okay, we start on the 11/11/22. It's going to be an amazing academy program where each and every month I'm going to give you, the start of every month is a motivational goal digger session. The second week, it's going to be a themed coaching and training session, all to do with your mindset, your skill set, your heart set, your soul set. Okay, because I believe it's like the 80/20 rule. Okay, 80% of it is your mindset. Okay, it is all to do with the power of your thoughts, your thinking patterns, your beliefs, your emotions, which drive your results and the actions you take. And 20% is strategy. So don't get me wrong, you still need to know your strategies. So if you're in business and you've got marketing strategies, sales strategies, your business awareness strategies, they're still valid. If you're working and you've got various, tools and techniques on your strategy to do with your work competencies and your skills and your abilities, it's still valid. But you could know absolutely everything to do with marketing, everything to do with sales. But if your mindset and your belief is not 100% or even 80% at that, if you don't feel confident, if you don't feel worthy, if you don't feel like you're good enough, just to name a few, then you're not likely to take the right action using the strategies that you know to get the results. So you could go on as many courses as you want to learn about business strategy, to learn about marketing, to learn about sales, and all of that stuff to do with your business, to do with your workplace. But if your mindset is not in it, if you, for example, you've got imposter syndrome, feeling, lacking that self-belief, feeling everybody else is so much better than you are, if you're low in confidence, if you're low in self-worth, if you've got the anxiety, if you've got tension, if you've got stress, then it's going to impact your results. So it comes down to your mindset on all levels: emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and psychologically. Now, as a serial manifester, I have manifested so many things in my life, okay? So just to reel off a few, just to inspire you, if nothing else, okay? Even like tickets to holidays, spa weekends in London, all expenses paid trips to Paris, a brand new car, like I mentioned before, getting signed up to a TV agent after 52 rejections, but then manifesting a TV agent in the exact same city I was living in the UK, which meant I didn't have to up level and, go and live somewhere else, a different location in the same city, where then I then got offered a top position, a permanent role in a top UK TV soap without any acting experience. And you're probably thinking, how is that possible? That is impossible. Well, that's what I've been hearing a lot of time for years. People around me, that's impossible. You can't get that 50% pay rise. You can't get a pay rise when you start working, when you haven't been working and you've got no experience. Well, just as a quick side note, when I finished university doing a financial services degree, I graduated, I applied for lots of different jobs. I got 3 graduate job offers in the UK, all with top UK banks. So you're probably thinking that's fantastic, but it was fantastic, but it was also a dilemma because I didn't know which bank to go with because I had 3 different opportunities and they were all amazing. So what I did was I thought completely outside the box thinking, and I re-interviewed each one of those 3 managers. And the reason was because I wanted to know what they had to offer me with that position, why they were so unique, what was their unique selling point, and what could they offer me? Was there any sort of negotiation with the pay, with the benefits? And by doing that, the one bank that I wanted to work with offered me a 12.1% pay rise without me even starting on the graduate position, the graduate role. So I started and I got a pay rise without even stepping foot in the office. And wasn't that fantastic? There was 12 of us graduates and I don't know what happened to the others, but I was told, sworn secrecy at the time, do not mention anything to do with your pay to the other graduates, because obviously I'd negotiated a 12.1% increase before I'd even started. And then a year later, I then applied for an internal vacancy when I was told by so many people, office politics around me, that it was impossible for me to go for the position I was going for because I didn't have enough banking experience. And yes, I had a lot of doubts, the imposter syndrome, the lack of confidence, the belief, but I continued forward. And the reason was because I believed in myself. It was like a bit like feel the fear and do it anyway. And that's a whole story in itself. And I can share that story another time. But then what happened in this case was I then achieved a 50% pay increase. And then later on in my banking career, I increased my salary by 100% increase. And that was when people were telling me that is totally impossible. You cannot do that. But I did. And at the same time, I secured parking in a city centre, a permit year on year on year, which only the top directors got. I then secured parking in the actual office building in the city centre of where I was working. So I was driving into work, parking underneath the building, going to do my stuff, going out to see corporate clients. And it was only the top directors of the company that had those parking, those privileges. Yet I got them. Why is that? Because people were telling me it was impossible. But impossible, I turned that into I'm possible. And I am possible. And so are you. And this is why, everything that I've done, From then meeting my soulmate, marrying my soulmate, having two wonderful earth angel children, living in a beautiful showroom home, which is my dream home, and achieving so many things. That's why I'm classed as a serial manifester. And the list is endless. And I can share other examples with you, which I will do. But I just wanted to share with you today how I started my manifesting journey. And that's exactly how I started. And it all came down to painting a picture and winning a competition, 4 tickets to a local theme park, which then got me on the trajectory of that positive thinking, that thought process that anything is possible. And I strongly believe that nothing is impossible. Anything is possible if you put your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, your heart into it. You can achieve your true greatness where anything is possible. Now, I do have a Facebook group as well called Anything is Possible. So feel free to search me on Facebook and join my group for a lot more inspiration, a lot more motivation. And again, like I mentioned, I have started my Manifesting Abundance Academy. The doors actually completely open. We start the academy on the 11th of the 11th, 22. So the 11th of November 2022. And if you'd like more information on how to join the academy, either joining as an annual fee, so an annual membership, or joining as a monthly subscription, click below the link, which is www.sharonsammy.com, for all of the information, all of the details on how you can sign up. If there's any questions you have, refer to the frequently asked questions, and hopefully that will answer all of your doubts, all of your concerns. Like, I don't have enough time. Well, you can dip in and out of the academy as and when you want to. Everything is pre-recorded. You have access to the live sessions. And if you can't turn up live due to time zones or work commitments, child commitments, family commitments, etc., then you can catch the replay. And if you're thinking, oh, I don't have enough money, well, the Manifesting Abundance Academy is just that. It's about manifesting. And we're going to cover huge modules all to do with money, manifesting abundance. That's what it's all about. Overcoming your blocks, your mindset blocks, to then be open to manifesting the things that you desire, changing and reframing, your thought patterns, your inner critic. And there's lots of different tools and techniques we're going to go into. But if you feel you're struggling on the money side, there is an option to pay monthly subscription. And if you came to work with me on a one-to-one basis, working with me in the group Manifesting Abundance Academy is a fraction of the price, but you get access to me. I will be in the community, which is a group community of like-minded individuals coming together to support, to encourage, and to really share their experience and really wanting the very best for you. And as well as that, you get my full accountability as well. So if you are interested, again, join, click the link below. And I'd love you to subscribe to my channel as well. It's a newly created channel, and it's all to do with inspiring, to motivating you to become the best version of you. So thank you so much for listening to me today. And if you do have any questions, please feel free to write them in the comments below. Any key takeaways from today, let me know, and let me know your thoughts on how I manifested my first manifesting experience. I'd love to know your take on that. And I will catch you again very soon. All the best. Bye.